Hey everyone, it is May 13th, about 9:40 p.m. Today was kind of a momentous day for me. It was very important. I finally worked up the courage to go and see my childhood priest that I grew up with, who is just the coolest priest in the world, and he is. And it was a really big deal for me because I have been having a really hard time dealing with being a Catholic and being transgender for a long time now. Ever since I kind of figured out I was transgender when I was 17, I always felt very guilty for being in church. Um, like I wasn't good enough or I shouldn't be there because I wouldn't be accepted, and um, that not that God wouldn't approve, but that the church wouldn't approve, the priest wouldn't approve, which I shouldn't really that shouldn't have affected me, but it did. So, and then when I began my transition, especially the mental transition back in like October, I did a lot of research into the Catholic view on transsexuality, and I found actually a very helpful article um, about in 2008 the Pope gave a Christmas address, and within that address, he talked about transsexuals, and basically condemned transsexuals because he said that the church speaks of the human being as being a man and a woman, and that order should be respected. Um, that they're trying to defend the nature of man against its manipulation. There's a bunch of stuff like that. One of the telltale things was you don't want to misquote the Pope, so I'm looking this up. Protect man against the destruction of himself. So, when I read that, it was kind of a little bit of a stab to the heart. Not a little bit, a lot of it. It basically caused not my faith, but something indescribable kind of to come crashing down around me. And then I hadn't really been to Catholic church since then. I mean, I went at Christmas and I went at Easter and I went a couple times, but every time it just felt like I shouldn't be there, and I couldn't be there. So I've had to really deal with that, and the way I've done that is I started going to a different, it's not even denomination. Yeah, it is. I went to Unity, and that's been really great because I'm a very spiritual person, and I needed that. So I tried something else, but I always felt like I was hiding from being Catholic, and I'm not. I am a Catholic, and I'm proud that I'm a Catholic. So today was a big deal because I went and talked with my priest, and aside from being very accepting and very happy for me, I guess, he gave me the reminder that the Pope is not the church. He is the figurative head of the church, but he is not the church. The people are those who make up the church. So the church is as good as its members, and that was a very important reminder. And he basically said, he's like, we need more diversity in our members. We need the members to change the mentality of the church, not the church to change the mentality of the members. And it may take a very long time, but that was just a really important reminder to me that the church is there for you. You're not there for the church. I guess is a good way to say that. I don't know. I need to get better at talking, but it was a very, very important reminder to me. And he the basic thing, he was like asking me, how's your relationship with God, everything like that, and it's always been very good. I went through my angry periods where I was like, why the hell was I made like this? And then it's kind of like I said in my last video, I was made like this for a reason. And my defense against what the Pope says is that it's like, well, first off, they made you man and woman, and it's like, okay, I'm a man, I'm a man. I just got a little bit screwed in the whole genitalia department, and the whole hormone department. And then the protecting man, or no, there was a really good one that I was like, oh, I could argue with that. Pope Benedict. Don't misquote the Pope. Oh crap. I can't misquote the Pope. Hang on. Oh, he said that the Pope denounced the contemporary idea that gender is a malleable definition. That path, he said, leads to a self-emancipation of man from creation and the Creator. I say, I am not emancipating myself from God. I am being a projection of God's love, of how He made me. A lot of people would disagree with that, but that's what I believe. And that's kind of what carries me through, is that, you know, God made me unique. My priest said not to say different, because different has typically a negative connotation, but He made me unique for a reason. And it's okay to express that uniqueness. But yes, today was big. Today was really big, because now I feel like I could step back in a Catholic church and be okay, and not feel guilty for being there, and not feeling like I would be condemned, because in the end, I think we are judged based on what we do in our lives, and how well we live our lives, and I try to do that as best I can every single day. Some days harder than others, but, you know, I think I'll be okay. I'm working on it, but I don't know. Today was just a good day. So, yeah. Hope you guys are all well. Bye.